So hello, my name is Robert Strehle. I'm working for Zwick since 1995. Currently I'm taking care about the universities for the Zwick Roll Group, traveling around the world, seeing a lot of professors and universities and talk to them about their projects, what they need, and bringing this information back into the company to help to improve our products.
So on your travels around the world visiting university departments, what trends have you noticed in materials science research?
Yeah, currently we can see a few trends in research around the world, and one trend is that everything is getting smaller. So if you look on such a sample like this was the size what we tested last time, and many researchers are now coming with samples with such a small size, and for this change in the size we also need an answer with the testing equipment. And here we can see one of the machines which we designed for these, what we call micro samples, to fulfill these needs, testing smaller samples.
Why is this miniaturization happening? What's the driver behind that?
There are different reasons. One of the reasons is that sometimes to develop new materials, it's quite costly to produce these materials. So the researchers, they rather go for small amounts to save money, and then the testing samples are also getting smaller. Another reason is that sometimes if I get mechanical properties of a big sample, of course I can just calculate it down to such a small sample, but we don't know how small I can go in just reducing the size. So getting the properties from a real big sample and then just saying, okay, it's 10 times smaller, so the tensile strength is also 10 times smaller. So they need to do also test on the size where they want to use the material in some products or components.
I imagine designing equipment to cope with such small test pieces must be quite challenging.
Yes, that's true.
What are the particular challenges?
One of the big challenges is that we need to measure the deformation of such a small sample on a very precise way. And the technologies we used in the past are not really applicable for these things. So in this case we are using an optical system with a laser, which is a new technology for Zwick since the last, let's say, 10 years. And it was not that easy to achieve this high accuracy for such small samples.
Okay, what sort of accuracy are we talking about? Are we talking microns or?
Yeah, we are talking about microns. So the resolution of such a system is 0.1 micrometers, and the accuracy where we are talking about is normally, we call it a class 1 or 0.5, which means 1% or 0.5% of the reading of the machine. So it's really extremely precise.
And what sort of applications, what sort of research areas are you seeing these types of machines being used in?
There's one project currently ongoing on a university in Singapore. They are doing a lot of microelectronics. So the parts in your mobile phones or in every electronic device are getting smaller and smaller, and therefore they need to do some mechanical testing, for example, for soldering connections. So they need to know what is the strength of such a soldering connection. So they are measuring the force, but they also want to know the deformation while they are pulling on such a small connection.
Okay. And this was in Singapore, so are you seeing a lot of demand from Asia? Is that a big market for you?
Asia is one of our, let's say, biggest markets anyway, and it's growing very strongly. So say a lot of developments which we can see here in Europe or in the US, we also see in Asia. So let's say the research community, they are very close. So there's not such a big difference between, let's say, being in Asia or being in Europe.